This real estate agent and investor was getting zero results with his Facebook and YouTube ads, so he reached out to see if we could jump on a quick call. And after just 30 minutes, he went on to close a $15,000 deal just a few weeks later after spending only $700 on ads. And today I'm sharing the entire call with you for free. And this is something I should be charging you thousands of dollars for, but I'm giving it to you for free because you know I don't gatekeep. And if you do want me to audit your ads just like I did with David or have a call like this, check the link below and book a time to chat. Now just sit back and enjoy the most valuable YouTube ads training for realtors on the internet right now.
Could you just give like a bit of context kind of on the business, like what you're looking to do? Because I know I saw you do investments and then residential as well, but I know you were running ads for the investment side. I'm guessing you're doing like a cash offer type thing.
Exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
I am a realtor, but that's kind of my main focus is like the wholesaling, cash
Okay.
buyers things. And so I was running YouTube ads, but I was running like video action campaigns
Hmm.
and before it switched over.
Yeah.
And then I got like a few leads and I don't think my tracking, I had someone set up my tracking and I don't think it was set up right. So I don't
Hmm.
think it was registering. And then it's like I got a few leads at the beginning and then I just didn't get any more leads. And then once I like fixed the tracking, I was like, well, demand gen is going to be the thing anyway. So I might as well just start that campaign. And so then I started that campaign, or my bad, that campaign. And I was getting like a ton of clicks and a good click through rate, but like no leads. And it was using the same landing page. So I was kind of like
Mm.
confused.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's when it's a case of clicks and no leads, that's it. I mean, it's always a landing page thing. If you're using the same one as before, that's strange. But it's usually a congruency thing or just a landing page. Like that's the main thing. It's not congruent with the ad. So I'd like to. I'll take a look at the landing page, but usually like that's what it is. That shouldn't the type of campaign shouldn't really affect the uh, the amount of leads you're getting if you're getting like a good click through rate and all that, because then it's kind of up to the landing page. Otherwise, the targeting could be off. That could be something. Otherwise, the only other thing would be like if you're misleading people if they think they're getting something else. But yeah, I think there's a couple things that we can do to improve that right away. I guess how long have you been running them for?
So I stopped it because I was doing this last month, but I want to do it. I just couldn't like I just didn't want to keep spending and not getting leads and
For
so I
sure.
didn't really know what to do.
Okay.
But I was using the same video ad, the same landing page, so I thought it was like a campaign issue. But I could show you my campaign. I did switch my
Yeah.
landing page since,
Okay.
but I don't know if I'm able to like screen share here.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Let's see.
So did you get any deals from any of the ads you ran, or was that you were just getting like
No, just because I only got like a few leads in
okay?
general.
You done like
So
have you done like Facebook or Google ads for that, or you just kind of hopped into YouTube?
I'm doing Facebook right now,
Okay.
but
How are those working?
they're kind of they're kind of shit. It's kind of like weird situations where I have them qualified through my landing page that I'll show you,
Mhm.
but it's all people that I can't help. Like they have like no equity or
Yeah, it's even if you get serious people, that's what I found from Facebook. It's like, oh, I work at McDonald's. Like nothing against that, but they're, oh, I work at McDonald's looking for a $2 million home. Like, unfortunately, I think we can don't think we can get that, but it's just tough because you can't really do much targeting, and that's kind of the demographic or the audience on like a Facebook or Instagram.
yeah. I well, so okay. I can you Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
you were doing 75 a day, and then were you doing those at the same time, or were those separate?
These were separate. So this top one was the most recent, but I only did it for like a few days. Um,
Click through rate solid, 2.5, really good.
yeah, and then 87 clicks. Even if there was conversions, I don't think my conversion was tracked right. So
Yeah,
you
so you need to do everything manually. You need to manually track all the stuff. So I go in there, I do week by week. But if you have, I can show you. But if you need to add UTM parameters, that's what they're called, on the individual ad. But you can basically see, okay, this ad or this lead came from this audience or this campaign, and then they also came from this ad in specific. And that way
yeah,
you'll be able to track, okay, this lead came in, I know where they came from because yeah, Google does not do their tracking correctly.
yeah, okay, yeah. I think whoever I paid someone to like set it up wrong too. But here I can click
So
on
did
it.
you do this through like you did this in-house, or you did it through like a company or something?
So I ran the ads, but I just had someone, like I paid someone to set up my landing page and tracking.
Okay. Who was it, like a big company, or was it just like a random person?
Just a random Fiverr person. And so
Bro.
these are I just run broad ads. So I haven't like, even on Facebook, I just target like broad, because that's what I've been told is like your creative kind of finds the audience. And
Yeah.
so
So you didn't do any audience for this?
no.
So I mean, that's for sure what it was. And I would go. So you're doing a cash offer. I would say, I mean, for sellers when I get listings, I usually go homeowners. I mean, that's the one I would do for you. It would be homeowners. What you could also do is people. You could do a custom segment, and I would say try to get some more intent in there. And if you do you work with like, what's your like ideal client? Is it someone going through like pre-foreclosure or something like that?
Like inherited would probably be the best. But
Okay.
yeah, that's an option too.
So
Like
that what you
pre-foreclosure.
could do is go into do a custom segment and basically do like keywords based around that someone would be searching up. So like I don't know what they would look up, but something around inherited properties, or how can I sell my home fast for cash. So I would do stuff around a cash offer where they're already looking for that, and you
Okay.
can do people who own a home. But that's what I would for sure. I think the saying, the let your creative do the talking. I think you can do that after you already have conversions in the system and it already knows who like your ideal client is. I think that also is more organic when you do let your video do the talking and stuff. But I think you for sure want to target.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And then let's see.
So did you get any
So
leads from this?
no, I didn't. That's why I was like, I
Okay.
spent 170 bucks. And I was
Yeah.
like I was expecting to spend like maybe like 80 bucks per lead, but
Yeah. I
and
mean,
that's
it.
fine.
And are you targeting nationwide, or is it just AZ?
No, just Arizona. And I had like
Okay.
I can I'll show you the ad too. But let's see. So
Hey, if you're a realtor or investor running YouTube ads, you're thinking about it, I'll audit your ads for completely free. Same exact thing I'm doing for David right now. If you want to do that, check the link in the description below. Otherwise, let's get back to the video.
let's see. I can show you the like I took what's it called out of it, TV, just
Yeah.
did it,
Okay. Good. Yeah.
and then
Wait, it said back there, it said people who interacted with your ads. It was one of them showed like Alaska. You scroll down on the right.
that is weird. So if you look, it says like
Oh, that's
3,400.
just from the US though. That's just total impressions from the US. It's probably all
Yeah,
Arizona, but
I
yeah.
think there was a way. I think I wasn't sure. I think there was like two options. One, I could set the location on like the ad set level, and then one
Mhm.
on the campaign level. I think I set it on the campaign level.
Okay. I mean,
But
it still should be the same.
okay, cool. And then let's see, where can I see the settings? Yeah, okay.
Wait, okay, go up, go to channels. Do let me choose. Yeah, dude, just run them as in stream. Exclude all those
Oh
other
my
ones.
gosh.
That's gonna kill your budget.
Wait, so I could take it off of Discover Gmail in?
Turn all that off. Yeah.
Oh my god. See, I did not see this at all. Is this new? I know it's a
It's new
beta.
with the demand gen. What you used to have to do is you used to have to do like exclude Google Display Network. Do like some like sneaky link, and you had to
Yeah.
put that in there. But now they let you do it, but they don't do it as a default because they want you to put your budget across everything. It's going to spend way more. But the way the ads are, it's in the stream
Dude,
skippable. So if someone's seen that on even like shorts, it's the total. It's not even the right like it's not. It's horizontal. It
dude,
doesn't even work.
this is gonna say, this is literally what I was thinking. I was like, I don't want my ads to run on Display Network and
For
Gmail.
sure. Yeah.
I just want the feed, like the in stream. So this is, thank you, bro. This is
Yeah.
literally,
Dude, that and the
this is
targeting, and
probably
it
why.
should revive the campaign.
Exactly. This is probably why I was like we were going bad. So in stream, and so everything else will be
Literally
blocked
just
out.
do it in stream. Yeah. You can do others like if you're making like a short form type video, like a vertical one, but for this case, yeah, just in stream.
Okay, perfect. Damn, I did not know. Like I was looking for something like this, but I thought it was on the ad level. I'll show you what I thought it was. Um, but yeah, so audience just not there. and then optimize targeting off, and then that.
Yeah, so I mean, audience, I would definitely just do like homeowners or a custom segment. I know custom segment works well. Just do it around cash offer. How do I sell my home fast? Sell my home without a realtor, stuff like that.
Would it be so I have like one or
So
two,
just do it, yeah, new audience.
yeah, and so let's say
And then custom
homeowners
segment.
or customs, yeah.
Yeah, you got to name it anyways. Well, so this one, so you can either do a homeowners one. That one's under interest and detailed demographics. Otherwise, a custom segment is more. It's more intent based. So anyone looking up cash offer, how can I sell my home fast? I don't want a realtor, stuff like that. So
Cash off.
you have to do new segment in the top right of it. There you go. And then
Yeah.
you do people who search for any of these. It's gonna be any of these interests or purchase intentions.
Okay.
And
And
then
then
basically just do what's my home worth, sell my home fast, cash offer, stuff like that. And you just do it. You can do a ton of keywords. You can use Chat GPT as well to help you out.
oh dang, yeah, that is
You
sick.
just do all of them. And
Okay.
yeah, because I mean your cost the cost per lead it's still going to be high because that's just the way YouTube ads are, especially depending if you have qualification questions. But at least you know you're actually reaching the right people rather than just anyone clicking on it.
Yeah, this is good. That is good. Yeah, custom segments is that
Yeah, I would
is
do that for sure.
yeah, sick. I'll do that later. And then interest, do you just do custom
I would
segments?
just do a custom segment. You could eventually down the line you could test that versus a homeowners one because I know that one's solid. But I think for this, when it's people looking to sell, you want people with intent because usually their time frame is like I want to sell as quick as possible. So it's probably going to be more an intent based thing.
Okay. And the homeowners one, are you saying you just put, is it like like where would you put
So
homeowners?
interest and detailed demographics, and
And
it's
then you
just you just
put
look up homeowners.
oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That makes
Even
sense.
right there, that's all one cash for homes. That could be one to test as well.
That's yeah. Okay. Let me just write this
Yeah, it's like an
down.
in market. Yeah, but the custom segment should do pretty well.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I was like trying it kind of in between when they were switching over. I think they're still in the process of switching over to demand gen. I did not see that channel option where you could like take it because I was
Yeah.
like, I only want my ads to be when people click on YouTube videos, like
Because
in
yeah, I
search.
mean, otherwise you're just literally wasting it because no one's gonna click on any of those other ones.
Yeah, so that you think that's why I probably was getting like 80 something clicks and no leads at all.
Yeah, but I think also the broad targeting because I don't know if someone's probably like, oh, I can sell my home for cash. There's probably some like kid clicking on it. But yeah, I would
That,
for sure make sure that they're in the market.
that's true. Okay. And then let's see, that's pretty much optimized targeting. You
Yeah,
pretty much
always
have
have
that
that
always
option.
off,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And then let's see the ad. This part I wasn't too sure of how well I did with this, but
So who did you
um,
pay someone to do that for you?
yeah, yeah, like
Okay.
the video ad, I know it has a good click through rate because I've ran it on like multiple campaigns on
Can you
YouTube.
play it quick?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a good ad. One thing I would say is I always do the ads horizontal, so recording sideways. It
yeah,
might not have a huge, but it definitely I would always just do that.
I get that. Yeah, that's one like downside of it. But it was still like getting a decent click through
Yeah,
rate.
no, it's solid. And I think as well, like to improve conversions even more, I think you could. What I like doing is adding when you say go through to the next page or click on the ad, and you'll go through. You'll see a page like this. I just add a little like B-roll of the landing page on there, so they can
Yeah,
see. Okay, this is what I'm actually going to, and then yeah, I would just make sure that that's congruent. But otherwise, yeah, it was a really solid ad. But for sure, I would always. I know you have one creative, but I would always test different hooks, especially. That's
yeah.
one thing that I
I have
always do.
I have a few creatives. I went and like recorded me in front of a house like the other day, like a few videos saying like, "Hey, I bought this house." I'm running on Facebook, and getting like $50 a lead in my market that are like asking like 6 qualifying questions, which is decent.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I'll probably run those, even though they're also horizontal. Um, this is where I thought, this is what I thought I was like talking about when I told you I thought this was the area that you chose. So I just did shorts and in-stream. Do you know here, would it just be doing that pretty much?
I don't see your screen.
Oh, you don't? Oh, let's,
All right.
so like right here, I had shorts on too, but this is what I thought it was that like was only gonna put me preferably on just
Oh,
YouTube. But I would just click. I would probably just do this anyways, right?
yeah. I mean, you could do shorts as well, but realistically on YouTube because it's not probably someone who's scrolling YouTube Shorts isn't going to be your ideal audience a lot of the time. But I mean, it's a vertical video. It could work, but I
Yeah,
would stick with in-stream.
sick. And then the logo, I made a new one, so I'll have to change that. These I just leave unchecked. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And then the headlines, I put whatever for these pretty much, to be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't matter a ton. I always just put in one. I don't even put in multiple. But
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then description, same thing. I just filled them out because people were like, I saw like some videos of people saying like it it shows that you're serious to YouTube or something, and
Mm.
like these are like half checked. So I don't know, but I figured it doesn't really matter anyways. Get quote is the button I put. I think I had get offer actually, but I don't think they have that anymore. Or
Yeah, I
actually,
think it's good. Or just like a typical like learn more. I think that or get quotes fine. It makes
yeah,
sense with it.
site links, nothing. Is that fine?
Yeah, I don't never add those.
Cool. And then
And then the tracking template, that's where you want to add the UTM parameter, where basically you'll be able to track. Okay, it came from this ad, this campaign.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I could just probably pay someone to do that. Um, yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I think the main thing was probably, wait, let me see on the campaign level. I
It
don't
was
think,
for sure the placements and then the targeting. Those were for sure
yeah.
the two things.
In my location, I think I just put like all the cities that I actually want leads from in my main metro market. And so
Okay.
it should be like close to, I don't know, like I think that's wrong. There's like 5 million people in all of Phoenix,
Yeah.
and so I think it's kind of like yeah, just all the good areas pretty much, um, and just that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, whatever it is you want. Always, I found like the more population, the better in terms of just like because you're going to reach more people, get cheaper results. But it's just yeah, you only want to work with locations you actually want to be in.
Makes sense. And then let's see, devices. Yeah, just no
Yeah.
TVs.
Hmm.
And then let's see, ad schedule just all day. I had it
Yeah.
weird where I was running the video campaigns and I had it like Thursday, Friday, like just during the week. And I started on a Wednesday and it was good up until the weekend. And then it came back and it was just like shit results. And so,
Mm.
um,
I just let them all run.
what was that?
I just let them run all the time.
Yeah, I
I would
think that's the way to go. And then let's see, Google Display Network.
yeah,
Enable,
just turn that off.
turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really need to touch any of that stuff. I think it all looks good. That should do it. But if I were you, I would just put unless are you getting like deals from Facebook?
Not yet. I mean, I've only been running them for like a week and I've only gotten like 11 leads, but it's just like
I mean,
all of
you
them
can't
want
target.
retail. What?
Yeah, you can't really target, which makes it tough. But I mean, you definitely can. The conversion rate's going to be a lot lower. You're going to do more front end work. But if I were you, I would just pump it all into YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm because that's what I want to do because I have a YouTube lead. Like I only got like 3 leads. I have one that I just talked to the other day that I talked to a month ago that will, like, I see it converting, but it won't be for like 6 months just
Mhm.
on their time frame.
Yeah,
But the quality was just way better. And so,
yeah.
um,
Are you asking qualification questions as well?
oh yeah, let me show you my landing page. So I don't know. I've thought about changing this, but um, or my original landing page was different than this one. But to this, and they can book a call if they
Okay.
want.
Well, for after that page, what did you use to build a landing page?
This is on WordPress.
Okay. I would for sure have a booking page after that. What I would do is add a video on the back end. Hey, just saw that you filled out our ad and got the cash offer. We're going into, and then are you calling the leads like right away?
Yeah,
Then I would say, hey, one of our team members is going to reach out usually within about 5 minutes to give you that cash offer. We don't use an AI or we don't use like an automated software like most people do. So we're actually going to reach out, crunch the numbers, then give it to you on the phone. But if you want it quicker and you're serious about getting a cash offer and selling as soon as possible, feel free to book a call below. And then I would just have your calendar right there. Then you'll get some inbound appointments as well.
okay. So like basically just put a video here.
Yeah, I would do a video. Yeah, and kind of position it like, hey, that's the next step. Like it's not done now, but also kind of set expectations for what to expect.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. That gives me a good idea. Awesome. Yeah. Now I think it's just testing that, really what you said.
For sure. And
Just
I would definitely test some other ads with it as well. I wouldn't just do one, especially if you have like a 75 per day budget.
yeah, true. Yeah. I think that's the way to go. What do you see a lot of people spending, like the realtors that you work with, like their
Yeah, so sellers I go minimum 50, buyers 40 day, but that's residential. This would probably investors I would do 50 a day minimum.
yeah, makes sense. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that gives me a good idea. Now I'm like confident that this will work much better than Facebook, because I can't be receiving those leads that just make no sense and aren't going to convert.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, just put them on the ones who are gonna convert. And then do you have like automations going out when they opt in and stuff?
I don't. I just wanted to like get the ad side of things down first. I know that's like kind of
Mhm.
probably backwards, but once I feel like I'm getting consistent leads, then for sure I'll get high level and automated and make sure that everything's set up. Even though I know
Yeah,
that sounds backwards, I just want to make sure that I don't want to like go high level and then like set it up everything, and then I can't even get the ads to work. And so
for sure. Yeah, I got you, man. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's really definitely a couple of things you can just tweak. It's gonna instantly increase the results. What I will say that if you ever do want like more help with that, have me, like manage it, I can definitely do that. I have like high level and all that, all the automations. I'm not sure
mhm.
like where at this point. But yeah, if you ever want to do that or explore more, we can definitely have a chat about that. But I think you should be in a good place now to at least do better than what you're doing before, just with those simple tweaks.
Yeah. What are you seeing as far as like lead quality, like the difference between video and demand gen so far?
Well, I mean, I've always it's really I haven't seen it's the same stuff because it's the same targeting. It's really just they changed the way because I was doing the same placements. I was always only doing in-stream ads.
Yeah.
It's really just the targeting and the placements, and that's what you're gonna do. And then of course to increase quality, you can add qualification questions. But you already have that, so it's really just I haven't seen a difference. I just got a really good lead 30 minutes ago or before this, but yeah, I didn't see too much of a difference.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, that gives me a good idea. Perfect. Awesome. Well, yeah, I appreciate it. I think, if I have some questions, I'll definitely let you know.
So that's a full call there with David. Hope you got value from that. And now I haven't just done that for David. You can see all these other agents that I've helped. So if you are a realtor or investor, you do want to grow your business without just relying on the main stuff, Facebook ads, Zillow. You actually want to build a system in your business just like David did. And also you want me to kind of map out a roadmap for you based on what you're looking for. Or if you're already running YouTube ads, I'll give you a free audit as well. But if you want to go check the link below, book a call with me, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you soon, helping you get some crazy results like we did with David. Anyways, hope you got value from this. If you did, please subscribe for just more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video.